No problem, no problem. What number is this?
389.
Thank you.
389, thank you.
It's going to be one of those days. All right, this is 389 in your gray hymnal, Gathered Here. You may not need it. We'll sing it through a couple times together, and then we will break into a 3-part round and pick a person to follow. Over here, you might want to follow me. Okay, Emily, start. Yeah?
Should we rise in body or in
Oh,
spirit?
absolutely. Thank you.
Ready? Here we go. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Together again. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. You're with me. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here, draw strong. Sing it again. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here, draw strong. Spirit, draw near. Spirit, draw near. One more time. Spirit, draw near.
We did it.
So lovely. Great way to start. Good morning and welcome to the Boulder Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. I am Kelly Lojadice, pronouns she, her, your worship leader for today. And I'm joined with Worship Associate Larry Lavender, Karen Griglak, Carolyn Elliott, and Chris Rathweg. Today's music is Tad Koryath, our music director, and song leading with Amy Austin and Emily Koryath. Today's tech team is Stephanie Tooley, running audio for the first time today, and Mary Stackpole and Kathy Partridge is our Zoom host. Yay! As I say the welcome words today, I invite you to look around, and those of you on Zoom to scroll through the screens in gallery so that you can experience the beauty of this gathering. You are all welcome here today. In all the beauty of languages, cultures, skin tones, shapes and sizes, gifts and challenges that come together in your uniqueness. You are welcome here. In all the ways you express gender, in the beauty that is who you love and how you love, you are welcome here. In all the ways that you make a living and the places that you are from, with all the traditions that inform your spiritual life, you are welcome here today. No matter how long you are away, nor how soon you will return, whether you come with laughter in your heart or tears. You are welcome here. You are invited to join us with a curious mind, a loving heart, and willing spirit. We welcome you today. We also acknowledge that the land surrounding us is the stolen territory of the Arapaho people, and many native peoples roamed freely on this land for millennia before the arrival of white settlers. If you are new here, we are glad you found us and hope you can experience the warmth and love of this congregation. Please come back a few times to get to know us and stop by the welcome table in our foyer for opportunities during the week for social connection and spiritual growth, and to fill in our newcomer form. It's also, there's a QR code on the back of your hymnal. And those on Zoom can check out the links in the chat to help you get connected. Everyone on Zoom is welcome to stay for casual conversation following the service. And if you are here in person today, you are welcome at coffee hour in the fellowship hall and for fun activities of making holiday sachets with Karen and clove pomanders with Robin. Those on Zoom, feel free to greet each other in the Zoom chat. If you're a newcomer, let us know so we can greet you. We love to know who's among us. And those of you in the sanctuary, this is your chance. Take a moment, greet your neighbor.
We certainly are gregarious, aren't we? Good morning. I am Larry Lavender, pronouns he, him. If you have a chalice at home, you can light it with me as I light our fellowship chalice. So we know where all of our chalices are. Please write in the chat, chalice lit, and the name of your town.
Please say the words along with me as Larry lights the chalice. We light this chalice for the warmth of love, the light of truth, and the energy of action. Ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
One way of creating sacred space is casting a circle. There are many ways to do this, and today we're going to call in the directions and elements as we connect with the forces of nature. As we light the candle for each direction, Chris will beat a buffalo drum to connect us to our heartbeat, the directions, and our ancestors. I invite you to rise in body or spirit and face each direction, and at the end of each direction, you'll repeat the welcome to that direction. And at the very end, repeat the words, "Blessed be." May this circle be a protected meeting place of love and joy and truth. We start with the east.
Look towards the sanctuary. Welcome the spirit of the east, the spirit of the air, the essence of flight, and the scent of pine. Bring clarity, clearness, and imagination. Welcome east.
Welcome east.
Please, in body or spirit, face to your right and the south.
Welcome the spirit of the south, the spirit of fire, blazing core, and sparkle of sunrise. Bring creativity and transformation. Welcome south.
Welcome, South.
Please, in body or spirit, face to your right.
Welcome the spirit of the West, the spirit of water, sustainer of life, frozen in glistening crystals. Bring the taste of joyful tears and the reflection of love. Welcome, West.
Welcome, West.
Please, in body or spirit, face to your right and the north.
Welcome the spirit of the north, the spirit of earth, nurturer of life, land that slumbers. Bring strength of body and the energy of support. Welcome, north. Welcome, north. Please face to your right in body or spirit. Not us. Asking spirits, the winter goddess, our ancestors, and wise beings of light to surround us and lend us support today. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Just needed a little encouragement. Okay.
Follow the sound of the bowl into about a minute of silence.
December 21st, the winter solstice or midwinter or Yule, has the shortest day and the longest night of the year. Yet it holds a promise of those brighter days to come. As a UU Wiccan and a member of the Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans, or CUPS, I believe that at midwinter, the darkness births the light. In some pagan traditions at this time, the winter goddess births the Sun King, heralding the return of the light. In the Bible, there's no record of December 25th being the birth of Christ. And it's believed that around the 4th century, early Christians deliberately chose the date to celebrate near the well-established pagan holiday to encourage the spread of Christianity.
The winter solstice happens in nature around us, but it also happens inside of us, in our souls. The Yule is the perfect time to slow down and reflect on the season. Perhaps if the night were not long and quiet, it would not feel the same. There is something about the dark and the cold that makes one want to be inside and puts one in a reflective mood. But the promise of the returning sun, like the upcoming celebrations, carries with it a reminder of how vibrant life can be.
Darkness is not something to be afraid of. Sometimes we need to go into the dark place of our soul, our inner self. There, in the dark stillness, we may find safety and comfort, consolation, rest and rejuvenation, and be restored. The dark place of our soul provides balance. I encourage you in this busy time of year to dip into your dark stillness, and then, when you have rested and been comforted, return to the world of light and new possibilities and hope.
I'd like to invite you once again to rise in body or in spirit and join in singing our next hymn, number 55 in the Gray Hymnal, which is Dark of Winter by Shelley Jackson Denham and is one of my absolute favorite treasures in the Gray Hymnal, number 55. In fact, when Tad asked me, can you sing for the solstice service? My first question was, can we sing Dark of Winter? And I know it's really difficult to do, but as best you're able, see if you can let these words land in your body and in your spirit as we sing. Dark of winter, soft and still, your quiet calm surrounds me. Let my thoughts go where they will, ease my mind profoundly, and then my soul will sing a song, a blessed song of love eternal. Gentle darkness, soft and still, bring your quiet to me. Darkness, soothe my weary eyes, that I may see more clearly. When my heart with sorrow cries, comfort and caress
towards me. And then my soul may hear a voice, a still small voice of love eternal. Darkness, when my fears arise, let your peace flow through me.
Beloved, let's do some time travel. Okay. Imagine yourself back in a time when it was widely believed that the earth was the center of the universe. And nobody, no one, had a calendar but the Druids. They watched the movement of the sunrises and sunsets, and with long observation and written history, they marked the two astronomical events that they knew were true, but they didn't know why. The farthest north that the sun would climb, and the farthest south that it would sink. It was a mystery to them. So they imagined deities controlled the movements of the sun and cared for their community of mortal creatures. They were thankful for the return of the sun. And I wonder if we are thankful for anything in this modern time when the sun returns. This community is what I'm thankful for. It validates me, us, with smiles and embraces, and we cherish our community, the warmth of being together. I will share a poem of mine that explores the circle of the seasons and the wonder of that experience. It's called The Fragile Face of Home. So we come back to the starting point, the Mobius strip of time eating its tail, a blue moon spilling gossamer oil, anointing a new year with grace that might fail, to end the wars of the pugilist decade past, to warm the hands of forlorn mountain kids, to cool the Arctic fever and save the last of the white bear's floating island cribs. The polar pillows, archives of ice. The Middle East, archives of oil. The human heart, archive of vice. The human hand, archive of toil. And yet, here we are again, hoping for a year of peace and meaningful work, to feed the hungry and clothe the poor, to wrap ourselves in dreamy, peaceful nights, heaping hearts with love for this lonely paradise, drifting in starlight, trackless space, just now leaning away from the light, bulging with maybe too many faces, all of us with the right to seek delight. And as the moon rises over snow-seasoned fields, bigger than anything my conflicted heart feels, I find myself nailed to this mysterious moment in awe of the spectacle unfolding, wafting its soft light on the fragile face of the only place we can call home. So we come back to the starting point, the Mobius strip of time eating its tail, a blue moon spilling gossamer oil, anointing a new year with grace that might not fail. Each week, we remind ourselves of the abundance of our lives and this community by giving half of our plate away to those organizations that share our values. Today, the half plate is for Mental Health Partners, which provides immediate access to expert mental health and substance use care to people in Boulder, Broomfield, Lafayette, Longmont, and Nederland, so they can enjoy healthy and fulfilling lives. Their vision is for healthy minds, healthy lives, and healthy communities. You can text your donation at the number on the screen, or if you are at the fellowship today, place a donation in the offering plate as it passes. Please give generously as you so often do. As our musical reflection begins, we invite you to reflect upon and write into the chat, if you are on Zoom, your answer to this question: what gifts can darkness and stillness give you?
for the work of this fellowship, bringing love, reason, compassion, and justice to this world. And for mental health partners, we dedicate our offerings. The tradition of lighting candles and fires to honor the return of the sun eventually led to our modern tradition of bright lights around the house and outside. Decorations of apples and orange spiked with cloves, and the burning of the Yule log also represented the new shining sun. Pagans and Wiccans cut boughs of evergreen trees, mistletoe, and holly branches for garlands as a reminder that despite the harshness of winter, life still endures. Sprigs of holly invited good fortune, and ancient druids used mistletoe to protect homes against fire and lightning. The Yule season is full of magic as the sun makes its way back to the earth, the time when the winter goddess births the Sun King, marking the return of light. So let's take a few moments to connect with this magic with a guided meditation. I invite you to take a few slow, deep breaths. Close your eyes or bring them into soft focus. Take a moment to connect with the earth beneath you. Imagine you are wandering through a wintry wood at twilight. The full moon lights your clear path as it winds easily through the trunks and branches of resting trees, intermixed with the green of spruce and pines and a light layer of snow as their beds. As you inhale, you smell the pine needles and a deep earthy smell. As you exhale, white clouds form in the crisp winter air. But you are bundled up, warm and cozy as you meander. You hear birds calling to each other as they are finding their nests for the night. Owls beginning to hoot. Squirrels are chittering and chasing each other, leaping from branch to branch, finding their places for rest. Through the trees, a family of deer look up at you and leap away gracefully through the snow. Alongside this easy path, you notice large paw prints of a bear in the snow. And in the distance, you hear the call of wolves. Ahead of you is a clearing. As you enter this space, take a moment and look up at the sky, filling with stars and the bright light of the full moon. Take in the majesty of this view. The moon begins to glow even brighter, so bright that you shield your eyes for a moment. And then in the clearing, the brightness reveals the winter goddess. Take a moment to notice her. She is radiant, glowing with moonlight. She's taller than the trees, and her outfit is made of snowflakes and silver light. All around her, animals gather, hooved and clawed, furred and feathered. She gazes at you with a loving and welcoming expression, and you feel a sense of peace and calm. You are safe. She says she has a gift for you, and you reach forward as she gives you the gift. This gift is just what you need right now. It's perfect for you. Pause to admire this amazing gift for you. The winter goddess speaks to you. I bless you with animal friends. Look at these animals here and see which one calls to you and wishes to gift you with their qualities. You look at all the animals, so much variety, but you see one animal that wants to come forward to you. Let that animal be with you, knowing that you are safe. What does this animal look like? What are the qualities of this animal? Furred or feathered, clawed or hooved? What kind of noise does this animal make? How does it move? Slither or run? Jumps or flies? The winter goddess speaks. I bless you with the serenity and the gifts of the dark. As I birth the light again, this animal friend will be with you to aid you in your journey. She continues to speak, and let yourself hear whatever other messages she has for you. Now, as you look up at the winter goddess, she smiles and gazes at you again with pure love. Her radiance increases, so you need to shield your eyes again. And the brightness fades, and the goddess has gone. You take the path back into the woods, but this time your animal friend is with you. Wander together back to the beginning. And when you come back into the room, your animal friend's spirit stays with you. So take a few more deep, slow breaths, returning here and now.
Okay, this is your big chance, so pay attention, right? This whole part of the service is up to you, right? I don't want it to be too heavy, right? But it's your time to shine. Let yourself take a moment and think back to that amazing animal, the friend that you just met. What does it look like? How does it move? What kind of noise does this animal make? I invite you now to take a moment and embody that animal. This is it. And call out or move like that animal. You did it. Awesome. Welcome to all these new animal friends. Please join us in singing this next song from the 1500s. Kelly will demonstrate the hand motions while I say the lyrics, and then we'll sing and do it all over again. Okay? Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy.
I'll
Okay.
sing it through once.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
for keeping me from catching on fire, Karen. I appreciate that deeply. So far, that has never happened in a service. Me catching on fire. I will sing this through once in case you don't know it yet. Then we'll all sing it together. And then, just like before, we'll sing it in a round. Please rise in body or in spirit.
That's it.
Thank you. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy.
And again.
Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy. This group with me. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy. Again. Rise up, beauty, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy. One more time. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy. One more time. Rise up, O flame, by thy light glowing. Show to us beauty, vision, and joy.
Well done, everybody. Good job. Oh, such beautiful music. So now I invite us into our time of community sharing, connection, and sacred sharing. If you're on Zoom and you would like to share a joy or concern, please type into the chat window, sending it to everyone, and let us know briefly what is in your heart today. I will read out loud what you share, and Larry will add a stone to our sacred waters on your behalf. And if you're in the sanctuary today, come on up front, share your joy or concern using the microphone, holding it straight out in front of you, and add a stone to the waters, or you can add one in silence, or Larry can add one for you. Wherever you are, please tell us your name and where you live when you share. A stone for all the Jewish synagogues in Colorado, including Boulder's Har Hashem, that received bomb threats this week. And one last stone for any joys and concerns that remain in the silent sanctuary of our hearts, knowing that in our silence we are bound together in the web of life. Dear ones, may we find healing, compassion, courage, and joy from our connection together. And may that radiate out into our community, our country, and the world. So let's celebrate the return of the light with this next hymn, Deck the Halls, hymn number 235 in your gray hymnal.
Do I tell them we're going to repeat that first verse?
Okay, we're going to take this one at a nice, brisk holiday pace. So get ready. We're going to sing all three verses, and then we'll go back and sing the first verse again. It may get faster and faster as we go. So we'll just see what happens. Do we have our pitches? Yeah. I don't have my pitch.
It's shockingly hard to remember them. Yeah?
1, 2, ready.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Good job.
Of celebrations, we have some announcements. I know you've all been waiting for this, and I'll try and get through it as fast as possible. All right. To sign up or ask questions about the Christmas Day brunch at the UU Church of Boulder, this should be going into the chat so people up there can, or out there can get at it. Join in the camaraderie and bring a favorite food to share at the annual holiday potluck brunch on Christmas Day at 11 a.m. This is the joint event for both local UU churches, and it is UU Church of Boulder's turn to host this year. Sign-up information is on the flyer posted just outside Fellowship Hall, and the email for signing up is posted in the chat. Everyone brings a large dish to share, and food should be labeled so that those with special food needs will know what they can eat. The brunch begins at 11 a.m. Come early if possible to get your food on the serving table. They, over there, have limited space for warming dishes, so it is best to have food ready to serve. Bring your own serving dishes and utensils. Everyone on Zoom is welcome to stay for casual conversation following the service. If you are here in person today, you are welcome to the coffee hour in Fellowship Hall. and to join in some holiday merrymaking in collaboration with the School of Spirit. Robin Rathweg will help you in making pomanders, those oranges studded with cloves. And Karen Griglak will help you make some spice sachets. Sachets. Oh, it's French. It's French. Sachet. Oh, good. I like it. Okay. To hang in your homes, not, to put in your homes. Why hang a sachet, right? They're lovely. Okay. Both will bring you the sense of the season, and all ages are invited to participate. You can see Karen Griglak in Fellowship Hall to get your page to work on for Reverend Lydia's memory book, or have your picture taken to add to yours. Feel free to talk to her or use her email listed in the Zoom chat for questions. And that, as they say, is that.
Marilyn. All right, now is the time when we release our directions and the circle, and we're going to release them in the opposite order that we called them in, and invite you again to rise in body or spirit, face each direction, and repeat the words, "Blessed be," at the end of each direction. So first we're going to be thanking spirits, ancestors, wise beings of light for their love and support today. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Embody your spirit, face to your left and the north.
Spirit of the West, of water that hydrate and soothe us, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Oh, yes. Please look to your left and turn to this. Oh.
The north.
Please look to your left and the south.
The north. Spirits of the north, of fertile... What's going on? Did he do the wrong one? Okay, all right. He jumped one. We're fine. You're facing in the right way. Don't worry about it. Okay? Spirits of the north. Wait. Did he do north? West. Okay. Spirits of the west, of water that hydrate and soothe us, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Going to your left and the south.
Spirits of the south, of fire that warm and empower us, we thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed
Blessed
be.
be.
Please look to your left.
You have to hold she's looking front.
We're fine. We're all fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's good. It's all right.
Nothing here for you to see. Spirits of the east, of air, refreshing us and stimulating our imagination. We thank you for your presence. Stay if you will, go if you must. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Be.
And Larry's going to extinguish our chalice for us. I'm sorry, we did this the other way, sorry. We extinguish this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of action. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Many thank yous to Larry, Carolyn, Chris, Karen, to all our amazing musicians, Amy, Emily, and Tad, and to Mary and Stephanie, and Deborah is also in the back, and Kathy online for our tech team. I invite you, yay, I invite you to link together or give yourself a hug if you prefer not to touch today. It's all good. We've released everything. It's good. Remember, as Starhawk says, we are radiant light and sacred dark, the balance. So let's remember to be gentle with ourselves and each other. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be. Have fun making pomanders and sachets.